Even for anime, these are pretty damn wacky. This is Ashley with Watch Mojo, and these are the top 10 WTF anime powers. For this list, we'll be looking at the abilities used by anime heroes and villains alike that were off the chain, only not for the right reason. Hilarious or unsettling, these powers made your head scratch. As always, you can catch me on Twitter at AshJBo, so head over there, give me a follow, and let me know which anime list you want to see next. If you like what you're hearing, be sure to check out the full song at the link below. Number 10, Meatball, My Hero Academia. Kind of amazing that there's a quirk out there that turned more heads than Minato's pop-off. In spite of his uptight personality and absolute dedication to upholding the image of Shiketsu High, Seiji's ability to manipulate flesh and turn his enemies into meaty blobs was both messy and somewhat sadistic, clashing with his somewhat well-kept demeanor, though nonetheless effective during the provisional exams. We do wonder if Bakugo still has nightmares about being turned into that little pile of flesh though. Number 9, Dead Fish, Puni Puni Poemi. Nothing breeds WTF content quite like a parody anime, and boy oh boy does this one love to get high off its own supply. It doesn't get more out there than a hyperactive high school girl becoming a magical being ready to battle against alien mecha, who, in order to activate her powers, has to forge a wand out of a dead fish, which she promptly discards and decides to settle things bare-fisted. Would you be surprised to hear that it's only the third weirdest thing to happen in this OVA?
What the? Hey, what the f***? Kobayashi can't fight such a cowardly opponent with magic!
Number 8, Lemon Bomb, Bungo Stray Dogs. Being able to unleash a torrent of fruit-shaped explosives? Yeah, we can dig it. Having an ability that makes you specifically immune to lemon bombs? Isn't that just the teeniest bit contrived? While we can't deny the effectiveness of Port Mafia's resident explosive nutjob, having that kind of power in a world where everyone else is either transforming, reshaping reality, or something equally flashy just comes across as wholly lackluster. You're making the giant flying whale look more reasonable by comparison. Number 7, Jacket Jacket Fruit, One Piece. Should we really be expecting anything else from Oda by this point? There's literally nothing in existence the man can't turn into a warped ability used by pirates and marines alike. That being said, this one still caught us off guard. After turning his entire body into a literal skin suit, Kelly Funk is able to be worn by anyone, and in return, convert their strength into his own, which is kind of handy when your partner is someone as buff as his brother Bobby. Still kinda gnarly to look at though. Number 6, The Gifting, Food Wars. Imagine being born with the innate ability to create instantaneous fan service just from the pleasure of eating really good food? That's apparently the realm of Azumi Nagri inhabitants, which is kind of ironic given how he's a creepy and shady wannabe dictator with no immediate interest in the ladies. After experiencing the unexpected delight of Erina's newfound culinary talent, Azumi's gift reacts uncontrollably, causing everyone in the near vicinity to have their clothes explode in a dazzling display of foodgasm. Even by Food Wars standards, this was on an unprecedented scale. Number 5. Classes brainwashing. The Law of Ueki. We could have gone with the almighty haiku, we could have chosen trash being turned into trees, but in the end, we had to settle for this little gaffe.
Right! The power to change my opponent into a lover of eyeglasses!
The fact that Ai has to make her target strike a ridiculous pose before her power kicks into effect is weird enough, but for her entire shtick to revolve around hypnotizing a person into becoming obsessed with glasses is, well, once again, really out there. After being exposed to her brainwashing, her opponents are left salivating for her eyewear, which she then crushes before them in order to truly break their spirits. How evil can you be?
Then I might as well break them.
Number 4. Chest Hypnosis. Keijo.
If anyone's a Keijo prodigy, it's most definitely Mio Kuzukai.
Because when you're competing in a sport that involves unleashing your posterior as a weapon to knock out your fellow butt bouncers off a platform, you need a secret weapon. While Mio's backside is just as potent as her rivals, her ace in the hole resides in her chest.
Fantastic. You're an even better Keijo player than I imagined, Alba.
And no, we're not talking about their size and buoyancy. By shaking back and forth, she's able to induce a powerful hypnosis, one strong enough to throw anyone off their game.
Sorry, girlfriend.
No way.
Number 3. Tear Magic. Fairy Tail. By this point, Ez's most ridiculous requip outfit still has more respectability than some of the magic coming out of these wayward wizards. During the events of the Grand Magic Games, this canine-like mage stepped up to the plate to take on the infamous Thunder God Slayer Augur, utilizing the power of his own tears to increase his own strength. At least that's what he meant to do. We never got a chance to see the results on account of Augur wasting him with a single thunderbolt to the face. Now that is something to cry about. Number 2. Seductive Sweat. Hamatora, the animation. The power to seduce anyone is a somewhat terrifying ability, which in the wrong hands could spell doom for any poor soul caught up in its whirlwind. Thankfully, that's not the case with this minimum holder, whose ability to intoxicate his prey isn't so much dastardly as it is just plain gross. By crunching those abs and working up a sweat, Hasuda was able to push any man into a dreamlike state. As you might expect, this not only leaves him defenseless against a female combatant, but the amount of time required to pump himself up is just exhausting. A failure across the board. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Nose hair. Bobobo Bobo Bobo.
Fatty tuna makes your hair shine.
While it might fit right in with the ridiculous world that this defender of hair inhabits, seeing him do battle with various members of the Bald Empire with nothing more than his magical nose hairs never fails to make us do a double take.
I wrote that fan mail. You don't deserve my fan mail.
Lashing out like whips, any and all convention goes out the window when Bobobo lets his fluffy nostril dwellers run wild. to the point that even the show's most severe fourth wall breaks have nothing on these hairy tendrils. Please, for the love of God, just shave it already, dude.
Let go! Just what do you think I am, a kite?
Sure, now fly right.
Oh, woo!
So, do you agree with our picks? Let us know in the comments. And hey, if you're a fan of the song playing right now, be sure to check out the music video for it right here.